What's going on, folks? It's the Conscious One coming at you, back with another audio. I'm gonna entitle this one "More Tricks Than Treats." Yeah, there was definitely more tricks than treats. I went out last night, to work while I watched everybody out tricking and treating, even grown people. Again, I spend a lot of time in the Asian communities, and the Chinese, they are really on the up and up. So, I get to see a whole another reality. As I said before, these Chinese are living the way Americans lived 30, maybe possibly 40 years ago. It just seems like they don't have a worry in the world. It's all smiles. All the couples are holding hands walking down the street. 100% total utopia. There go another distraction again. Y'all hear that? Listen, every time I'm about to talk, y'all hear that? Every time I start talking, there's a distraction. Okay? Every time I start talking, there's a distraction. Those of us out there are talking this kind of information, it's gonna come to a final hit. It's gonna come to a final conclusion. I don't know if that's what the Armageddon is, but people are waking up to the fallacies of this matrix. I have to write down some talking points here as I make this audio because it's so many distractions. I find that I used to take, I used to go to acting school, and I used to be really good at improvisation. I try to do improv on these audios on YouTube, but the distractions are coming in so hardcore, especially when I'm out and I'm in my car. It's nearly impossible for me to touch upon all the talking points. So I had to write down these topics of discussion. First thing I want to talk about is these Halloweens. I talked about these homes. You look on the job board. It's not like you see hundreds of jobs paying you $100,000 over a year. I'm in these neighborhoods in Queens, New York, and I mean just these properties. I'm talking about outside of the people living in sardine cans in New York. These properties are massive. Some of them, it's like I got to go up some steps to get to the property. I mean, the properties are just massive. They're so big. It's like you could split off the house in 4 different parts, and you would probably never even run into the person that lives with you, and probably for like, I don't know, a few days we wouldn't even run into each other. It's probably like 3 or 4 kitchens inside the house. Just massive properties, guys. How do people afford this? It's like George Carlin said, there's a secret club out there, and guess what? You ain't in it. That's definitely what's going on, because I don't see how it's that much money out here to sustain these properties when you have to pay taxes on these properties, when you have to, all the things you have to buy. I go broke just buying dish soap to wash my clothes with laundry detergent. But these people can decorate their homes. Their homes, I mean, the whole home is just Halloween. It's just decked out. Like they planned for this. They planned months in advance to prepare for Halloween. How these people got money to sustain these houses and prepare for Halloween, to have so many decorations on the house? It looked like literally like it took weeks to set up those decorations. One house even had animatronics. Y'all remember Showbiz Pizza? For y'all who not old enough, type in Showbiz Pizza animatronics. These people had animatronics on their front yard. Who does this? Who has the time for this? Who has the money? You got a lot of money when you can put animatronics in your front yard that can play songs and wave at you as you walking by. It's like the Matrix is just laughing at you. It's making fun of you. It's like look, we have all this money. We have nothing better to do than to put some animatronics in our front yard to wave and play a song for you. You in the meantime have to work and slave every day just to buy laundry detergent to wash your clothes. This ain't real. This ain't real, folks. This ain't real. One of these days we're gonna have to Me and Green Wizard and a few others, we're gonna eventually have to go knock on these people's doors and just simply politely ask them, are you real? I mean, that's what they got a door for, right? A door is there so you can knock on it. Are you real? Are you people even real? It doesn't make sense. See, let me tell you something about these homes too. They be having their homes lit up. You know how you can have a facade lit up like you on a Hollywood boardwalk? These people be having spotlights all around their house, and then the light is like up against the brick, so the house shines like you didn't walk. You walking down Hollywood Boulevard. Like they like look, they want you to see this. They want to make you suffer. They want you to see this because if it wasn't for the animatronics and these lights up against the house, I wouldn't even really be paying no attention to it. No, they want you to see this. They want you to suffer. They want to show you what you don't have. They must make you feel like you ain't nothing. That's the whole point. That's it. That's the whole point. Green Wizard, he hit it right on the money. That's the whole point. They have to make you feel like you are nothing when you are actually the whole thing. Some of these people only exist because I'm here. People that walk around the corner that are in my way, entry and exit points. I wanna tell these people, do you know you only exist because I'm here? You wouldn't even exist if I wasn't even walking around this corner. You wouldn't even be walking around this corner. This is how serious it's getting, folks. This is why they come with me with the distractions. Another thing, when I'm out and I'm trying to make audios like this, let's say, I work for the gig apps, right? And I'm waiting for my phone to send me another ride. Guys, my app, they've been sending me ride after ride after ride, high paying rides too. They like, okay, he's talking too much. We send him a ride. Do not allow him space to talk, guys. I'm telling you, this is why I'm doing this at home right now on my laptop. They will not let me talk. My phone runs out of space. I can't talk for more than 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? I start talking, people coming around me, they start hollering. Noises start coming about when I'm talking. And now they sending me so many rides. Like all of a sudden there is no downtime anymore. I am literally driving for 7, 8, 9 hours straight. They say we cannot allow him. He's talking too much. He's opening. We cannot allow him to talk. We cannot let these people know that he knows. And if he knows, he's gonna only. If people know I know and I'm awake, then they're gonna wake up. They have to shut that down. Okay. My question mark, like Infinite Plane Radio said, he made a joke about how they're gonna disable the Q's and the quote. They've already disabled the question mark on my keyboard. I have an auxiliary keyboard now because they're disabling buttons mainly, and especially the question mark on my keyboard. I can't use the question mark. They're doing things to my cell phone. They're trying to shut off communications between people, individuals that I need to be around at this point in time. They're trying to shut off communication. They want everybody miserable. That's the whole point. So they can keep collecting energy from your emotions. That's what this is all about now, guys. It's all about extraction of energy. That's what you want to know what this is all about. That's what it's all about. They got to get the last bits of energy to suck it up that they can. That's what it's been about. That's why they got all of us living in these cities like sardine cans, whereas you can fit 7 billion people inside the state of Texas alone. Yet they got you worrying about, things like overcrowding or global warming. It's all a hoax. It's not real, folks. There's plenty of space on this earth, on this plane, whatever we own, this rock, for everybody to have acres and acres of land, each and every single individual. Let me look at what else I got to say on here. Let me look at my topics of discussion here. I talked about the animatronics. Yeah, Uber sending me more rides. Here's another thing I want to talk about. Do you know I've done thousands and thousands of gig app deliveries, right? Food. I started noticing I keep delivering to the same areas. New York is a massive, massive city. They make it look small on the map. New York is huge. Brooklyn itself is bigger, almost probably half the state of Illinois. Yet they make it look like it's small. When you look at New York on a map, I don't know, for some reason they make this place is huge. These 5 boroughs is huge. Brooklyn alone, I believe, is bigger than Chicago. Okay? Where I'm from. When I do these deliveries, I keep noticing, I keep going to the same community. How is everybody ordering off DoorDash and Uber live around the corner from each other? Why am I not going east of this way or northwest this way? And then I noticed when I came up with that analogy, they sent me something from a different place. No, I keep going to the same places. I keep getting off at the same exit points. It's as if all the stuff surrounding these areas is not even real. The only thing that's real is a few communities, and that's it. The other stuff is just props. Like Green Wizard sent me a message. It's just props. How can I keep going to delivering in the same areas? All these people that live here, allegedly all these people that live here, but I keep going to the same areas. What? Only a few people actually order off Uber Eats or DoorDash to order food? Everybody else just cooks? I don't buy that, because even in the same areas that I deliver to, there are even other areas in the poor communities I never go to. It's always the same areas, as if these are the only people that have a cell phone that can order off the Gig app. It doesn't make sense. It does not add up. Another fallacy of the matrix. I keep going to the same areas for my drop-offs. Why am I not going in different areas? Let me look at another thing. That's about it, guys. I didn't say what I wanted to say, but yeah, eventually we're gonna have to knock on these doors and find out if these people are real. This stuff is getting crazy. Y'all take care out there, all right? And peace.